Hey gang, it's another lovely day in our fair city, Montreal. Friday. This episode is Q&A period, question and answer period, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be a little more relaxed than what goes on up on Parliament Hill. I've been getting a lot of questions through YouTube, through Facebook, through anonymous messages on my telephone, notes slipped under the door, and they come from all ages, adults and children alike. So I just took the liberty of jotting down a number of these questions. Some of them are repeats, common questions. So without further ado, we'll just zippy zip through this list. There's about 14 of them, and I'll try to be as brief as possible, not too wordy for some of my friends. Why are you doing this is question number one. Well, the answer's simple. One, because I can. I'm in great health, a great shape, and I know a lot of people who can't do something like this. So call it altruism or whatever. I'm doing it because it's something I believe in. It's a worthy cause. It gives me great satisfaction, which my job does not do. And I think in some ways it will maybe redeem me for my many faults. Who else is doing this with you? Right now, nobody. It's just me. In an ideal world, there would be a bunch of us going together, maybe teams or like a relay team. Yeah, who knows? That could be something that we might do down the road if this is a success. It says, next one, how far are you planning to walk? All the way. How's that? I don't understand the question, really. It's 400 kilometers, so yeah, actual mileage may vary. Anyway, how much have you been drinking today? I love this question. Well, it's only 9:30 in the morning, so perhaps a lot less than you might think. Where are you planning to stay? And this is in reference to hotels, I believe, or I don't know what, but I'm staying in a tent. At the end of every day, I'm pitching my little solo tent, and that will be home for the night. That's it. Got to carry everything. Shelter is one of those things. Good question here. What do you do about going to the bathroom? This is a big one, and it's one that has plagued me. Having to pee? No big deal. Having to poop? Okay, that's a horse of a different color. And usually the bowels get to moving at the most inopportune times, I've discovered, when walking and or running. So what I did was I bought a tent that has a fly that I can pitch by itself without the tent floor or anything else. So I plan to use that as a cover. Pitch it, get inside, dig the little hole, do the business, bury it, pack up, get moving. That's it. That's my hope. We shall see how that pans out. How's the knee and will it last? The knee has been doing very well since I purchased some new shoes. No more swelling anymore, although I still feel it on occasion. Going downhill actually is so much better now, so I don't think it's a big worry. I can walk 12 kilometers at a time, which is what I need to do, so we're good. What makes you think you can walk 400 kilometers in 7 days? Well, this is a mighty bold question, and I think the only way I can answer it is really to say, never underestimate the tenacity of the human spirit. Where there's a will, there's a way. I believe I can, therefore I can. I could be dead wrong on that, though, but we'll see. Are you training for this thing? Yes, I am training, and there's a video coming up on the training that I do. It's really not much different from my marathon running training. The big difference being, though, that I don't run, I just walk. So every day I'm walking at least 12 kilometers a day. Then I have a whole exercise regimen that I do, core training, some light weightlifting, but that's it. And so I just keep going with that. It's worked for me so far. Love it. What about food? What will you eat? Somebody asked me if I'm going to be stopping at restaurants. No. There's no time for that. What I'm doing is everything that I eat is prepackaged, dehydrated foods where you boil water, you pour it into the package, let it sit for 20 minutes and eat. That means there's no pots, pans, bowls, or anything to clean up. You eat it right out of the package. You throw the package away in the trash, so I'll have to carry an empty package until I find trash to deposit it in. Food, what will you eat? As a baby, were you ever dropped on your head? Yes, I believe I was, and that would explain a lot now, wouldn't it? What kind of backpack are you carrying? I'm not carrying a backpack. I'm carrying everything on a cart that is attached to my body with a harness. So all of the weight of all of my supplies rides on an axle and two wheels. And there will be a video coming up soon on that cart, which I call Toto 2. What do you do if it rains? Man, what do you do if it rains? You just keep on going. You put on your raincoat, you put on your rain pants. I fortunately discovered that the shoes I bought were made of Gore-Tex, so I'm good. No worries. You just slog on through, just like riding a bicycle. You got to do it. Aren't you worried about bears? You know what? I'm not worried about bears. My biggest worry is somebody in a car or a truck, a motorist. That's my biggest worry. So there's your questions answered so far. Feel free to comment if you have any other questions. You know where to find me. Just, make your comments down below in the comments section and put your questions there. And I'm glad to answer anything that you might be curious about. So there it is, in a nutshell. I hope I didn't babble too long, because I know I do babble sometimes. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you out there soon. Cheers.